Alright. Splat zones on Piranha Pit. Aquarius going with the Forge, the Splat Roller? Is that a crack-on? No, not a crack-on. Tentabrella and Splat Dualies. Meanwhile, Team Brave is going with the Slosher Deco, the K-Brella, Kunder, as it's also called, the Hero Replica Splatling, and the Kensa Dualies. I see a couple ballers on Team Brave's side. Are they going to try to use those to hold the zone?
Oh, definitely. You know they have to, and that's just how this thing works.
Yep. Looks like Pluto's getting pushed back on Team... I mixed up the team, my bad. It's orange that's Aquarius and green that's Team Brave. Looks like Aquarius gets forced back into their spawn belt, or their belt. And they're going to be separated here as the Roller and Tentabrella push up. But Aquarius comes back and takes back the zone, and takes back the upper ramp, while taking out two, which is great for them. Undercover Brella being a little aggressive in my opinion, just because they have the worst kill speed in the game. But if you play it right, you can get kills just like that. Unfortunately, if you don't, that happens. And Aquarius goes 2 down as a result of that. Tent moving in with Bubbles and Forge Pro. That's going to probably result in a cap of the zone, or maybe not. Probably. They've got 4 pushing in. Dualies in front, leading the charge, takes the cap along with Roller, who's going to try to shark up, but get caught by Undercover Brella, who takes the pick. Tent gets revenge and takes that pick back, but it's the only one. Sends their tent into the zone, revealing their locations, getting 3v1 now. Not a wise move. I would have jumped out probably, or just lurked until I got support. It's not always a bad idea to do nothing. Aquarius is holding really well now that Team Brave has started a little bit of feeding there, which is a bad thing. You don't want to see feeding on your team. Tent moving in with Bubbles gets a pick, and Baller too. Gives Team Brave the shot they need to get started on this comeback. Ooh, the splashdown shot out of the air. And to think the Undercover did it too. Which is, I guess that's not too surprising. I've done, one of the few times I've done that move myself is with Undercover. Mostly because prior to recently, I've mostly used Blaster. Anyways, Roller's coming in from bottom ramp, and it's going to splash down to try to cap that zone, but he doesn't get the cap. Aquarius gets the cap instead, and takes control of the zone. Tent staying back, waiting for Dualies to help him, which is not a bad move at all. They're going to hold their zone and try to put some pressure onto Aquarius's. Aquarius takes out Dualies and is going to 2v1 that Roller. Oh, Roller gets one though. It's a 2v2, and that's going to be the cap for Team Brave. Tent and the Dualies once again pairing up. And they get one. Can they get the Slosher? No, the Slosher gets to pick on the Dualies. The tent goes down to the Slosher, and it looks like Team Brave is 3 down. Nah, 2 at this point. 1 jumped in. That jump cost him, though. And that's going to be an effective team wipe for Aquarius' advantage. While the tent is off in the back, fighting 2 of Aquarius. As a result of that, ooh, it's going to be a 2v1? Possibly. Team Brave is... Everyone's pretty separated right now, but in the end it seems to be working out in Team Brave's favor? Nah. Bit of a stalemate. Dualies gets 2. Can he get the quad? No, he does not get the third. He does not get the triple.
Roller denies him. Gets another one, Roller. Roller getting 2.
Roller is taking zones for Team Brave, and that's going to be a comeback. Meanwhile, Kunder is going to have to jump out to save himself there. Smart decision. Aquarius needs to make sure they're not feeding here. They do need to take action and quickly, but not feed. That's the worst thing they can do. This is going to be a close match here. Team Brave really pushing for that overtime win. Kunder is going to go down to that. It's going to come down to almost no time. It's going to be a win for Team Brave. Or is it? No! No, it's not! They have a chance still. That's going to be a win for them. That's Team Brave takes the first match in overtime. That Stingray got a couple key splats to delay it, but Team Brave with the comeback after Aquarius switched into feeding, which is quite unfortunate. But we'll see if Aquarius can come back in Game 2. I'll definitely have to watch out for that roller, because they got flanked a few times there. I'm not enthusiastic enough for you, are I, Kraken? Okay, hold on. Alright, next match, Tower Control on Camp Triggerfish. This one's interesting because the tower travels completely over water, which adds a little bit of deadliness to the tactic of using ink armor or baller on the tower, as one solid whack will knock you into the water and kill you with that extra knockback. Alright, another reminder, guys, please go to help desk if you need help. We got Leaf handling help desk today, and they'll give you any help you need. I'm a bit busy right now, though.
Leaf always here to help you anytime he needs it. Whether we're doing it, we're close to the tournament, away from the tournament, he's always here along with us when we're not streaming. I promise. Love to help you all when we can.
Alright, guys, we're just about ready to get started with this set. What I do want to see, I'm wondering, I did like what I saw from the two dually players. The Tent and dually combo on Brave worked pretty well from what I can see. So I'm wondering if they'll play that again. I'm not sure. It's Camp Triggerfish. That could be a big advantage if they use it in the streets and alleys. Completely block those areas off. But it looks like they're not going to be doing that. Instead, they're going with the setup of, on Team Brave, Kensa Splattershot Pro, Splat Roller, Kensa Sloshing Machine, and Splat Dualies again. Meanwhile, Aquarius is going with Slosher Deco, Kunder, Heavy Splatling, and Roller. So far, things are going to get started for Team Brave, but Aquarius has a Stingray and they back off. Not Aquarius active yet, but the option is there, which is always a threat either way. Team Brave throws that Booyah Bomb on the tower, which is an interesting choice, but I suppose. Team Brave controls the entire middle right now. My Team Aquarius seems to be trying to figure out what to do here. They do get one with the Stingray and go for the second, but do not get that. Sloshing Machine is backed into a corner, but has been doing fairly well so far. He's probably going to he gets picked here, and Team Aquarius begins their push. Team Brave taking the rail and going around back both at the same time. Aquarius having 3 there. Brave is definitely going to come back here and make a move here. It's going to be a slight lead for Aquarius at the moment. That Stingray knows where they're going. And Aquarius moves in on those stuck in sandbags. Meanwhile, the Booyah Bomb forces them even more forward. which does work out in Team Brave's favor. The dualies using that grate again to get closer to the tower and to the area across from it. Team Aquarius goes down 1-2 there because of that excellent positioning by Team Brave. Team Brave holds mid again, and we're going to start moving up again. Roller's pushing up towards the other roller, and he's going to get the pick there. Yep, that's going to be lead for Team Brave. Another Booyah Bomb on the tower. I'm not sure why they're doing that instead of throwing it where the Team Aquarius is. That would make a lot more sense in my opinion than throwing the Booyah Bomb on the tower. Either way, Team Brave goes 3 down with that tower push thanks to a bad jump point, and now they have to defend. Ooh, nice pick by the roller on the sloshing machine, and Team Brave is going to have 3 pushing straight for that tower, 2 falling back, and 1 up top, and that 1 up top pro is going to go down. Dooley's fighting sloshing machine goes down as well. That's going to cost Team Brave a lot. Maybe even the lead. But it doesn't look like the sloshing machine saw that roller, so that roller is going to have a clean flank, but it was called, and it's going to result in the undercover Brella trying to get the counter there, but he dies to it, and Team Aquarius gets wiped. Another false jump, and they get out this time, though. So we continue our back and forth weave, and they got to 51, unfortunately. Just not quite enough to reach a lead here that Team Aquarius needs to win this set. But even if they lose here, they do get to play another to try to take a point off them and increase their chances later in the tournament. It's far too early to be thinking about finals in the sense of we're in or out. It's like Sloshing Machine and Roller are going to try to double and pincher that tower, and they do successfully work together, but the Roller does get the Sloshing Machine. While all remaining 3 are attempting to push, all the remaining players attempting to push that tower. Aquarius comes up with control, though not much to do with it yet. The Doolies is once again on that grate, and the Sloshing Machine's coming from behind, and that's going to... Ooh! Brella survives that, but only for a moment. 30 seconds left, and it's 2v4. But yep, it's down to 2v2 now. And the odds have turned. Aquarius has basically wiped Team Brave, and this is going to be Aquarius' big chance to make this push. Aquarius is going to... Ooh, they do not get that Sloshing Machine, and that is going to cost them a lot. Slosher Deco pops Baller in an attempt to do this and tries to get on the tower, but fails. Someone on Team Aquarius needs to take tower now. It's going to be the Kunder, which is the best choice for pushing the tower on their team. Ink Armor goes out, they get the pro, and they're getting down to the 50. They just need to hold a little more, but they fall off the tower, and that is going to probably be game here. Yes, that is game. Because of the Ink Armor, they got knocked off the tower, and that is going to cost Aquarius the chances to win that set. And that's going to give Team Brave a great 2-0 lead and a win in this set.
Every point matters though, so at the end of the day, just because you lost one game or you lost a set, you gotta take every game possible here.
I've seen many times teams have gotten completely destroyed in one set and gone on to get into the top 4 or even win all of Low Ink. So, game 3, can Aquarius come back and take a point here?
I mean, for example, your team had that problem or had that exact thing happen last.
I wouldn't consider it a problem since we won, but yes.
All right, Owen. Jeez.
I don't consider it a problem if my team wins. Clamblets on Wahoo World. Kraken apparently thinks winning is bad. Probably because he has to pay people. Sorry, Kraken, you're not getting out of it. Alright, anyways, Clamblets Wahoo World. Interesting part about Wahoo World is you've got Carousel and you've got top mid and the glasses. This creates a lot of flank opportunities. You're going to want to keep all the areas you can inked, and the glasses are definitely key control points, because from glass you can go up and down from carousel quite easily. And that's definitely going to be an area you're going to want to watch like a hawk, both of them. If you can control both glasses easily in a game, you are going to have control of mid and have an easy access to the enemy basket, and that's going to give you the game there. Kraken, you need to check in.
What? Yeah, I do.
We're waiting on you.
I'm like, I check in. I'm not playing this week. I can't play. I got it.
Yeah, you're not playing this week. You can
Not
totally
playing this
play.
week.
Play next week when we don't have a tournament.
Yeah. I'm gonna be playing later tonight. What do you mean?
Not allowed to touch Splatoon. That's an order. All right,
Aw.
here we come. Game 3. Team Brave coming in with the Slosher Deco, the Roller, and the Octobrush, and the Dualies. Meanwhile, Team Aquarius coming in with the Slosher Deco, the Sloshing Machine Kensa, the custom ballpoint Splatling, I don't think it's custom, I don't remember the name, and the Kensa Octobrush. Either way, it's the alternate kit. So, looks like both teams have taken their respective glasses, and Team Brave is going to start pushing into Carousel. But that's going to cost them 1, but it's going to cost Aquarius more than 1, which is definitely a great thing for Team Brave. Team Brave's just getting a lot here with that Inkjet. And that's going to give Team Brave enough of a chance if they have their power clam ready. They had the shot, they didn't go, unfortunately. They probably thought it was not safe.
Got
Then
one
there's
ball
the
in.
score. That's the score. Now can they get more points? They miss their second shot, and Team Aquarius is going to hold that and get the wipe to stop that push at 80. That jump in is going to... That brush has drop roller, and that's going to stop that, take 1 down with them and stop Aquarius's move up to mid. That's going to be a huge help for Team Brave. Meanwhile, Team Brave is starting to lose mid, but their brush is being quite aggressive and doing a good job at it for defense. And that's going to give Team Brave mid, unfortunately. Team Aquarius needs to move up if they're going to take this. And here comes the ball push. Ballpoint jumping in. And they miss! They just miss. Oh my. That's huge for Team Brave. And the push completely negated. Even if they only got that and ended up at 81 because Team Brave scored first, that's huge. They'd have to do that twice to take lead now and stop any of Team Brave's push. And even bigger than that, Team Brave is now pushing in. Here comes the power clam, and that's going to be a score and take it down to 70. At least. Team Aquarius is pushing in, but meanwhile, here comes Dualies from the back with 5. And it's going to take them down to the 52 mark, but here comes another power clam that would take them down to 32, and it does not go in. But the brush takes it and misses.
Just
Or
a little
very
bit
well.
short there, just a little bit too slow.
Yep, that's going to cost them quite a bit. Not too much, though. They just have to hold this until it goes up, and there it is. That's going to be another score, taking them down to 51 after penalty, and now 31 with that second clam. Aquarius's Slosher is fighting the roller and trying to hold that basket area. The aggression on Team Brave has been excellent this match. Brush goes down, and Team Aquarius attempts to push in. They've dropped their 2 of theirs, though, and it's 2v2, 2v1, and that's going to be both sides just taking heavy casualties there. But in the end, Team Brave comes out on top due to their already existing amount of control, and Team Aquarius' inability to get their backline to a good position here, just because of Team Brave's positioning, which is excellent. Looks like the ballpoint's pushing out way too much alone.
They're just trying to get anything they can go here with them being down a person.
Ah, Team Aquarius dropped one. They could have redone that. They could, but like, it's too late now. They've been playing. They technically could have redone that since the units is over 30 and it was above a minute when it happened.
But they've been playing it out, so.
So
We'll
yeah,
count.
that's going
It will
to be
count.
that. And that's going to be game for Team Brave, pretty much. Well,
Isn't
not
game yet,
always.
so 30 seconds left. There's plenty of time, even in a 3v4 for something to happen. We've seen it before. Remember?
Oh, yeah, that was
remember,
hilarious. That one time, that was
We've seen it in
amazing.
low ink. This is not an impossibility. Not even something like we can just imagine. It's something that has happened in low ink. But unfortunately this time, it does not happen.
Not this time. Last time it happened, I think the other team got down to 3 or something, closed the barrier. The other team came in and went from 80 to 0. Just
So by no means, when you're down, even if you're down a person, the set isn't over. The game is never over. Never give up no matter what happens.
You never want to give up. That's very much correct. All right, that's going to be a good game for Team Brave with an excellent 3-0 sweep of Team Aquarius.